there, this is Melissa with Lady Boss Leads. I want to take a quick minute and shoot over that video as promised. So we're going to go through your website and do an audit and show you some things that are holding you back from getting on the top page of Google and what you can do today to bring you the most value and start outranking your competitors online. So the first thing that I want to talk about is content. So when someone searches for a keyword, say painting Gainesville, Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet searching and ranking those results. They're looking for keywords and what your site should be found for. Things like the services that you offer and what areas you serve. So I pulled up your site here and it looks great, nice and colorful. It really doesn't have a whole lot of content though. So Google loves content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage. Using those keywords we spoke about, ideally about 10 to 15 times. So if we go in and do a Google search for home painter Gainesville, this section at the top is called the map pack. So all of these companies have what's called a Google My Business page or a GMB. It's super important to have one of those. And I'm not sure if your company does or not, but I didn't see it on the first or second page when I scrolled through. So it's really important to try and rank that page as well and try and be one of these top 3 positions because they're super easy to be found and they're going to get the most phone calls. And a few ways that you can rank that is try and get at least 25 5-star reviews. And really it depends on what your competitor is getting. So you're going to want to get above 66 to beat out this guy, Gator Painters. Another way you can rank this is add about 10 to 15 photos on it. And those photos you want to save as those keywords that we talked about, like home painter Gainesville, painting contractors Gainesville, something of that nature, because your photos will count as content as well in Google's eyes. Another way that you can rank these is you can add an About Me section. So when you add the About Me section in your GMB, you want to list as many keywords as possible and ramp up that content so that way they're finding you and Google's ranking this page. So when you scroll down a little bit, this is what's called the organics. So you really want to be on the first page of this as well. Again, ideally in the top 3 positions. So you're super easy to be found and you'll start getting some phone calls in. So when we go down to the first local guy, Dan's Home Painting, let's go take a look at his website and see why he's listed number 1 on the local guys. So here's his website. It looks okay. It has a picture on the top, has a little bit of content, but I can tell you right off the bat, he does not have enough content, nowhere near that 1,500 word range. So he'd be super easy to beat out content-wise. But obviously that's not the only thing that goes into it. So let's go take a look and see what else he has going on. I use this program called Ahrefs. So it basically analyzes a website so we can see what we're up against and see what you need to do to beat out your competition and steal that position. So this is called a UR and a DR rating. The UR rating is how trustworthy your site is, and the DR rating is how powerful it is. These numbers are super important according to Google. This is how they're going to rank your site. These numbers are typically raised by backlinks. Now you might be wondering what the heck a backlink is. A backlink is any website, article, or blog that's referring people back to your site. So Google basically sees it as a popularity contest. The more people that are referencing your website URL, the more Google sees your site as being powerful and trustworthy. So as you can see here, they have 161 backlinks coming from 13 referring domains. And out of those, 10 are powerful sites. So when you're grabbing backlinks, you want to make sure that they're not coming from spammy sites. You want them coming from sites that are relevant to your scope of work or the services that you offer. All right, so they have 26 keywords and they have 21 people that are finding their site per month. Let's go look at and see what specific keywords they have. So this is going to tell us how many times this specific keyword is being searched per month. So painters, Gainesville, Florida. People are searching for that 250 times a month. House painters, Gainesville, Florida, 100 times a month. Interior painters, 50 times a month. Gainesville painters 50 times a month. So those are some pretty high search volumes for these local keywords. And that's a lot of the reason why they're being found and pushed to the top of that ranking. So these keywords on their site along with the backlinks. If we go and put your website up in here, so your UR rating is an 18, your DR rating is an 8. You do have 41 backlinks coming from 18 referring domains, and 11 of those are coming from great sites. That's awesome. You have 17 keywords, but only 2 people are finding you per month. I think that a lot of that has to do with the content, because you have the backlinks and the power, but a lot of it has to do with the content as well. So if you added some of those specific keywords that we talked about and the 1,500 words of content on your homepage, I think you'd be in a really great position to outrank your competition and try and steal some of those top spots. I hope you found this helpful and you can implement some of these strategies. Start getting some more traffic in through your website. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions at all, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks. Have a great night.